who's hot and who's not on LA Kings Fan Talk. Brought to you by the law offices of Like, Subscribe, and Notification Bell.
All right, Kings fans. Here we go on a Monday with another edition of Who's Hot and Who's Not. Okay. Joe, who's hot?
I'm gonna go with. I was gonna go with Fiala, but I'm gonna go with Kopitar because he's been. I don't want to say hot, but he's been consistent. So
that he has.
Offensively, and just the player that you expect him to be.
And who's not?
Gonna go with my cheesy response of the Los Angeles Kings, but yeah, I mean, if you're gonna pin it down on a couple of players, I'm gonna shit on PLD once again. He started to show some glimpses here and there, but I just not impressed, man. That's who I'm gonna go with.
Understood, especially for that money, right, Joe?
Yeah, disappointment.
Darren, who's hot?
I'll say Kempe. He's been scoring a lot lately. I think him and Fiala have been kind of the only two I think have been consistently in the score sheet. So I'll say Kempe since Joe said Fiala. And then, yeah, if you want to go for who's not, or you want to...
Yeah, who's not?
I'll say Dino. He had no points last 6 games, maybe more. And I don't know. I just don't think... I don't know if it's the line changes or whatever, but just hasn't been clicking, hasn't been putting the puck in the net. I think the one thing with him too is he hasn't been doing those center lane drives that he used to do, the rebounds, bang at home kind of deal that he got a lot of goals out of last season.
Yeah,
I want to see more of that.
A lot of shooting from the outside, right? That's what I'm doing with him. Yeah.
I want to see him get to the net more.
All right, since you said Adrian Kempe, I'll go next because I'm also picking him for my who's hot. He's got 36 points. Best plus minus on the team at plus 16. Yeah, he's so hot right now, just like Hansel, and he also has the flow to match, so that's cool. And for who's not, I could say the cheesy thing, pretty much the entire team besides Kopitar and Kempe, but I'll just pick somebody. I'll pick Darren's boy, Blake Lizotte. Also 0 points in his last 5 games. I know he rang a couple off the post today, or yesterday. But he just seems to be, I don't know, snake bitten on the offensive side of things, but love his hustle. Just would like to see him put up some more points here and there. Rob, who's hot?
I'm just because you guys said Kempe doesn't mean I'm not going to say it. You can't ignore how many goals he's been scoring the last few games. He's literally the only bright point of the game, it seems, the last few. He's a true power forward. I don't think there's been on our podcast stuff. I think I'm the one that likes Adrian Kempe the least. But I'm going to sing his praises louder than anybody because he's what I've always wanted, just a power forward that's going to score us 30 goals a year. And my original hot take on the season was he's going to go back-to-back 40. For a while there, it didn't look like it was going to happen, but as hot as he's been, who knows, right? He's got 15 now. So he's my hot guy.
And who's not?
So you name it. I'm not going to pick on third, fourth line guys or third pairing guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go with PLD, I guess. You know, people say he's been getting better the last few games and everything, but I don't. We're paying him $8 million a year. Don't tell me it's his line mates. He is an elite, according to all the lovers. He's an elite center that's playing third line pairings. Don't talk about minutes. Don't talk about his line mates. If he's an elite center that commands $8 million a year and he's going to play against other teams' third line centers, he should be lighting it up if Joe and I were his wingers. So I think he's cold. he needs to do a lot more.
Right.
I think like if he had like a game, at least a game, would you hope a couple of them where he was clearly the best player out there, or he had such an impact on the outcome of a game. And yet we've got to see that. There's never been an instance where it's like, wow, like they really, they or him, his group of players really took over the game. It's just, maybe he might score a goal and have a positive impact on the game, but it just so passive so often. It's very frustrating to watch.
It is, and there's a group of Kings fans that if you critique PLD or call him out for not playing as good as he should be playing, they'll call you haters.
Well, I mean, if you want to put it this way, Fiala's making what, $1 million less than him, and when there's plenty of criticism about Fiala's reckless play and all that stuff, but he's noticeable out there, dynamic, all that good stuff. So, yeah. So.
Right, and I have plenty to critique about him, but I'm definitely not a hater. I'm rooting for him.
For sure.
I root for him harder than other players because other players don't need my rooting, right?
Yeah.
So my whole thing was, I'm trying to be as positive as I can when it comes, but this is the segment where we're going who's hot, who's not. But my whole thing is, my positive spin would be, look at where we're at. We're 2010 and whatever. We're right in the mix of top team in NHL without firing on all cylinders. I'm still in the camp of he will figure it out second half. We're not done with the first half yet. So my whole calling to strangle him and hang him up isn't happening yet, because I think we have the whole first half of the season. I told myself going into it, give him the first 41 games, see what happens. And maybe he is feeling it a little bit with Kempe now. Maybe that'll be a good sign. But as of right now, that's where I'm standing.
If I can just backtrack on the who's hot, feel like we missed kind of a obvious one here. Is it Riddick or Riddich? I don't know.
Riddick.
He's 2-0 and 0 or whatever, 2-0 and 0-1, whatever how you say that, overtime loss. 1.62 goals against and 9.26 save percentage. So at any rate, yeah, I mean he's been solid since Copley got hurt. So we gotta give him a nod.
Big save, Dave.
There you go.
Only thing I will dump on that one a little bit is I think he played San Jose twice. So I don't want to give him too much credit, but
Whatever.
I agree. Yeah.
San Jose plays us tough no matter what, so he deserves it.
Those are the games you have to win, right?
Darren's a hater.
That's it.
Well, there you have it, Kings fans. Do you agree or no? Give us your thoughts. Comment below. Until next time. Go Kings, go.
Go Kings.